Cool. So I guess first and foremost, how happy are you guys to be part of EPICENTER this year?
This is great. It was actually a late edition for us. We've been on the KISS tour all summer, 3 months of touring with KISS, and when we saw EPICENTER Fest, Gene called us and he's like, "Oh, we've added a show to the end, and you guys are going to play, and Eminem's going to play in Bush."
Nice.
The second day is like Blink-182. It's crazy.
Cool lineup.
So are you guys headed to Mexico with KISS after this, right?
Yeah, we leave tomorrow night. We catch a flight to Monterrey where we play the first show. Then we have 2 shows in Mexico City and a show in Guadalajara, and then we're done for a while.
So you guys are the first signing to Gene Simmons' record label, right? So how did that come about?
We were touring and making music up in Canada, and we were in the middle of doing a deal with Universal Records. I guess Gene has a partnership with Universal, and so when I guess the music got to him, and he came up and saw us, and we started working together pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
It's been about a year of working with him.
So how surreal is it?
It's pretty surreal. I mean, now that we've been on tour with KISS for a long time, I think Gene coming in, knocking on the door, "Hello, it's Gene Simmons," and him walking through, as we're getting changed.
He's a joker. He's a joker.
Yeah, he's a kind of a fatherly figure for us and a good mentor for sure. But it's settled in now. I mean, it's still a little bit surreal seeing KISS every night.
Yeah.
But definitely having Gene on our side is huge.
So what's one of the most important lessons you've learned so far?
Well, I mean, I thought I was a hard worker, but that guy's like 62 years old. I get emails at 5 in the morning. He hasn't gone to bed yet. He's still working. Like, the guy is a machine, and everyone around him knows it. And so if there's anything I've learned, it's like, you gotta work. If you think you're working hard now, you're not working hard. You gotta work even harder. So I like that.
So can you share with our Slavers a little history behind the band? How did you guys meet and start playing together?
Well, we're from Toronto. I'm actually originally from Vancouver. I had a band out there. Boyd had a band in Toronto. I started coming out to Toronto, work with a producer. Both our bands were working with the same producer at the same time. And then we started hanging out and kind of working on some music together. And we figured out pretty quick that what we were doing together was better than what we were doing outside of that collaboration. So when the time came, we just decided to put the band together. And then there's Johnny from my old band came with me, and no one from your old band, but we got a new drummer, Izzy, who's from France. He's fantastic, and a bass player from another great band from Toronto named Boden. So we started jamming, and it's been awesome.
So is the album due out in the fall?
We actually, luckily, have just secured a worldwide release for the record,
okay.
Which is amazing. And so that's pushed things back a little bit. So we've waited till the new year. We're going to do. We're apparently supposed to be going on tour pretty much again as soon as we're going to get home from this one in a couple weeks, and we're going to go back out again. Probably be touring until the album comes out.
It makes more sense to take a little bit more time and do it right, even if it is next year.
Oh, yeah.
So it was supposed to be like a fall release in Canada, then the U.S., and now we're getting a full worldwide release. So it's exciting.
That's good.
Yeah.
So influences. Who are some major influences for you guys?
I've always been like a U2 fan, always been a Tom Petty fan. Great songwriters, Paul Simon,
Yeah, Genesis, Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins.
Yeah, good songs, and we kind of do it our own way.
So when you guys sit down to write, who brings what to the table?
Sean is really great at melodies, vocal melodies right away. I come up with a guitar riff and he starts singing something. Usually it's what ends up being on the final product, and we sit down and write some lyrics together.
Yeah. It's cool, actually. I never really wrote lyrics with anyone until I met Void. I came to the project with some songs and some lyrics, and I think with what he's been through in his life and connected with what I've been going through, he helped me refine some ideas, and so the lyrical process has really gone way up. And Gene gave us some really great advice, with respect to songs and stuff.
Make songs more personal.
Yeah.
So with his advice, I think we've got a couple good ones in the gun.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, music is a universal language that everyone can speak and understand. What do you hope that yours says?
Fingers crossed.
What's the best way to keep up with the band? Are you guys on all the social media?
We're on all the social
Twitter,
media sites.
Facebook.
TheEnvyMusic.com, TheEnvyMusic.com/Facebook. We got a YouTube site, YouTube.com/TheEnvyMusic. We got a MySpace site, MySpace.com/TheEnvyMusic. Twitter.com/TheEnvy. Follow us. We love hearing from people. We always write back to everyone personally. Everyone, the rights to us. We
Oh,
try to
that's
keep
so
in touch.
important.
We learned that from Gene. Every fan counts.
Yeah, and Gene's
Yeah.
Gene's really amazing to his fans. You know, we every show we go out and we meet as many people as we can, and just
And that always
That's
stays
why we do
with
this,
the
you know?
person,
100%.
so definitely. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time out to speak with me.
No
I appreciate
problem.
it.
We appreciate you coming to speak with us.
Is there any final message or comment you'd like to share with the online audience?
No, but we got to go on stage in 10 minutes, so I better warm up. It's great to meet you.
Great, it was nice to meet you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.